Yokoso. The sensei has been expecting you. We invite you to sit under the learning tree of a multiple-time Siege winner and a multiple-time Tournament of Legends champion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the dojo of M4.
Hey everyone, welcome to the dojo. Alright. Wait. Josh is asking, I can make loud noises at random intervals? Sure. I can also ask my co-hosts to do that for you, because, we're doing this specifically for you. But I would just like to share that this is a momentous occasion because for the first time in months, the crew is back. So, and the other thing is that one of my co-hosts got a rework. So I mean they're just you all know them. It's Hawk Person and Zubas. Say hello, peeps.
Hello, Mr. Four. Hello.
Hello,
We're
Mr.
back.
Josh, wake up. This is just a dream. You have to wake up, Josh. Josh, wake up.
Alright. So here we go. Alright, so we don't have just one but two people we can actually blame if the reworks turn out to be crap. So you know how
That's true.
Yes. So you know how Hawkguy and Zubas tag team to make, and they don't really stop telling us about how they made Monkey Prince great. So now if these two dudes suck, we can do the opposite and then just blame them. All right.
I really only worked on Detective Chimp this month because I only work on monkey-based characters at this point. So if anything else is wrong, it's Hawkeye's fault.
I am disappointed in you, Zubas. Detective Chimp is not a monkey. He's an ape.
That is true. He is a great ape. He is not a monkey. He is a primate.
He's an okay ape.
Well, they're all great apes. Oh wait. Give me 2 seconds. My sushi is here. Hold on.
Okay. All right. So, Hawkeye, you're going to turn into a pumpkin in an hour, right? So, I suppose we should look at. Oh, I want to look at Black Flash. I bought the skin and have not looked at him. All right. What do you guys think? For those of you that play Breath of the Wild, does this not look like the Radiant skin?
Fuck.
This is a kid-friendly stream, Zubas.
Okay, we're back. I literally just spilled sushi all over the floor.
Oops.
Crushing. We're okay. We're okay.
There's this 5-second rule, Zubas. You're fine.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay.
There's sushi everywhere.
Yikes! All right, we're okay. We're okay.
All right.
We're back.
Zubas, I have not seen this skin before. Black Flash skin. Is this also from that same comic, Elseworld? Or
Wait, how do you have it already? Oh, it's raids already?
Yeah, it was sold.
No, that particular skin is not from that Elseworlds comic. Okay. Hold on.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I think it looks terrible. And next month looks even worse.
Next month? Well, it can't.
Yeah, we're gonna start super uncreative skins again.
Oh, did someone already do the mining? Because I know they're throwing us for a loop. Like they changed things on us. All right. I guess Flash became so fast we can't see him. All right.
They said that they will be doing a hot patch of the Starro skin Flash that will be available tomorrow.
Okay. Thank God.
Will they fix where it says left text too?
No.
Well, too bad you failed to do your job.
Right.
One job.
That is actually the Black Flash skin is the bombshell Black Flash skin.
I can actually back that up as factual, guys.
You know what bombshell skin I would really like to have? Katana.
Katana.
Yeah, they could fix a few features from her. But
And
anyway,
maybe everybody will learn how to spell her freaking name.
yeah. Double N, right?
Nah, that happened.
All right.
Is her name wrong in the game?
No,
No, no.
people just misspell her name all the time.
They don't know the difference between an A and an I.
Yes.
Ah,
And
I can see that.
And Mr. Death, that's exactly what I was talking about. With the new skin, they can potentially rectify that problem. All right. So Hawkeye, what did you do to Hawkeye?
They ignored everything I said.
They did really ignore everything Hawkeye said.
Like,
Uh,
not just on Hawkman. I have nothing to do with this month.
I can vouch for that.
I put my best foot forward, but the only kit that I did not touch was Chimp. Chimp is all Zubaz is doing.
Chimp is all Zubaz, and if Chimp turns out to be great, I will gladly field questions about it. If Chimp turns out to be awful, I had nothing to do with it.
all right. So
Well, actually, it's the fact that they gave us a complete dog shit kit to begin with.
They did. It was rough. It was rough.
all right. Zubas, I need you to explain this to me. All right. One of his moves is feral,
Mm-hmm.
and then somehow it is special damage.
Mm-hmm.
How would someone be feral and still be smart about causing damage?
He's a mystic character, so everything he does is going to be special. You know, we haven't seen the animations, but
I bet he's gonna punch someone in the face.
he's gonna punch somebody in the face. He's got a sword. He's got a pistol. And he's
Does he
got
have a sword?
He does have a sword. Now,
I
I
know-
don't think that he has the sword. I don't think he has like the actual sword that he needs that he got from Shining Knight. But
Shining Knight? No.
yeah, no, I think he's going to
Nine
have
out.
a sword though.
So okay, so like I mentioned, Hawkeye's gonna be turned into a pumpkin in about an hour. So let's look at his rework first.
Let's do it.
All right, so I have not played with any of the tunes. I have not taken any legendaries, so I'm gonna discover this along with everyone. All right, so why is Hawkeye can't miss? I mean, Hawkeye's
don't know.
almost hit and miss, right? I mean, Hawkeye's hit and miss. So why is this guy?
I
can't
actually
miss?
I disagreed with the idea that they gave him every move can't miss. I
This
wasn't gonna fight it because they gave it to us. I was like, all right, great. So Hawkeye can't miss. But I actually specifically said in the chat, Hawkeye he misses Hawkman. There is a difference between Hawkeye and Hawkman. Hawkman misses quite a bit.
Hawkeye never misses though.
I thought that Hawkeye person was hit or miss, but anyway, I let's not debate that. Let's talk about this Hawk person right here. And it's also odd that the good thing is it's not on a legendary, so nothing is wasted. It could have been just, save some text space and put it on one of his passives and just call it a day, right? But it didn't hurt because they still give him some legendaries. All right, so the most controversial one, the first legendary, again with the ignore immunities, like we never learned our lesson. The good thing is he's kind of slow, right?
Kind
very
of is
slow.
generous.
Very slow.
Does he doesn't do an out of turn attack, right? So good. He
yeah,
does
I mean, on his 3, he does get it's not out of turn, but he gets the follow up attack.
right, he does, but at least he's slow, so it's not as devastating as Cheshire, where he just uses that basic non-stop. But still, stun is such a powerful debuff, and we've seen this before in the form of a bug with Black Canary. And look what we've done with that. We just basically abused it, right? In Siege.
Yeah, but that was a little bit different in that Black Canaries was counting as a buff. So it's not that it just ignored immunities, but it could not be purged. At
So
least
it's even
the
worse.
Hawkman stun can be purged.
Yes.
Assuming it worked. Which
True.
you told me earlier that it doesn't work. All right.
It does not.
You know what?
Much like most things in this game, it does not work.
Those are by design. It's like where's Waldo? Find my bugs. It's part of the game. So you
I
know
think
what?
it's the only reason that Windiger is still playing is just to find bugs.
And it's actually part of the reason why we're doing this, right? We
Right.
want to be the first ones to find those bugs.
I just like hanging out with you and Zubaz. But
It's true.
I mean,
That
you
is,
can have your ulterior motives all you want them for.
I do like hanging out with you guys too. All right.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and say that now.
Actually, that's one of the reasons why Zubaz is here. Because last time I was with you, I got roasted like in my own juices. It was
So you bring Zubaz in.
Zubaz is here.
Watch
Listen,
his bad.
if people are curious, there was long protracted contractual disputes that have since been resolved. Zubaz is back. The money has been paid. We're in it to win it.
yes.
And I'm here to defend
Okay.
M4 against Hawkguy.
Thank you. See, I got my lawyer back. We got our contracts this settled. I now have my defense attorney. All right. So we can take this one. This should be independent of the main move. So we can take this and we can see the debuff immunity work or not work. I'll take it. Okay. Taken. All right. 3. All right. Do all damage, can't miss. And use the basic if Hawkman has 3 or more strength ups. This can be tested independently. We'll take it. All right, Horus's Blessing. Oh, which reminds me. So Zubas in the Reddit posts,
Yeah.
Reeves actually write the move names, right? So
Right.
however, the legendary they just write legendary. Wouldn't it be awesome if they wrote the actual legendary names so we don't lose it after we take it?
It would be awesome, except I don't think Reeves even realizes that they have separate names.
That would be impossible.
You're asking a lot.
I'm just gonna kiss my children goodnight and then we'll proceed.
Perfect. Oh, now we can say whatever we want about M4. Fuck.
Well, I already got that bombshell, but I guess it wasn't recording yet. Think I should repeat it, Zubaz?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. So you guys got that right? So
All
we
right,
do
I
have
am
one
back. What did I miss?
question that we have to answer. Well, I was just going over with Zubaz here that we have one question that we have to answer with both the reworks today.
And what would
And that
be?
is, are they better than Grail?
I guess we'll have to find out then. All right.
Zubaz, you don't get that joke if you don't listen to the tier list episode.
It's true. I absolutely do not listen to the tier list. I would rather die. I mean, I'm gonna be.
And it's no secret. If there's one thing Zubas hates the most, it's tier lists.
I've been very consistent about that in my entire residency as a DCL community member. Before I was even a part of the tier list, before I even all of it, I have no interest in it.
Do you want to be on next month's episode?
Absolutely not.
Even if the other guest is Doombox.
Oh, that somehow made it worse.
Doom has
I have
very good opinions.
I have to deal with him enough.
All right. So let's see. Purge 5 debuffs from Hawkguy whenever he's hit. Wait, is the trigger each time? Oh, when some wait, an
It's
enemy
when somebody's
stunned.
stunned.
Okay, Purge 5. Okay, I suppose we can test this independently. All right, let's take it.
It works.
Okay. All right, and then
Okay.
the good thing about this one is that it's a permanent. Wait. Oh yeah, we can see the duration, so we can see the difference. All right. So when he's hit on their turn, not on a passive counterattack or whatever, he gains 5 strength ups and 1 permanent strength up. So we should be able to see that strength up. All right, let's take it. All right, I'm gonna skip the legendary and the basic just to eliminate that possibility that it's somehow. Oh wait, what was the original gate on his basic? Does anyone remember?
Strength downs, I believe.
Strength downs.
Okay. Hawk.
What does Hawkguy even know about Hawkman?
Does he did he lose all of the strength downs on his in his kit?
No, they're still there on the basic.
Well, then why wouldn't it work? Oh, maybe it has to be an existing strength down.
No, it just stuns. There's no gate.
No. I'm talking about the old one.
Yeah,
The
it
old-
used to be
the-
based off of strength downs.
It was if the target has 4 or more strength downs, apply stun.
Oh, I remember the problem in his old kit. His move applies 3, and then he
Yes.
needs 4. All right.
Exactly.
But now it applies 5. So even if somehow it's bugged and it had the old kits, I mean, we've seen it before. The 5 strength down should be all right. You know what? How we all right?
The problem, the reason that it's not eating through immunities right now, though, is because there's no strength downs to apply. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ooh, I see. I don't know how to get around that. I'm trying to think if there's some way we can get the strength down before they get the debuff immunity. That would be really rough. I don't know how we can coax the AI to get to cast debuff immunity after they get the strength downs.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
Look at Windy Grew, Azrael, Stargirl. However, it's not easy to find Azrael these days. You know what? I'll take this. I'll just take your. Nah, let's take him for a spin and see what happens. But then again, you're right. No, it should be easy. We'll find one immunity and then there you go, Tara.
And then for you've looked at this kit for exactly 6 seconds. Can you come up with a legendary order?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because the 1 is bugged. All right. Fine, we'll give 1. I know Historic wants 1. What does he care about the most? It's cool. If I'm going to use him, I'm going to open with his 5 or his basic. No, you want this because you want the crit immunity on your allies and you're not going to miss it anyway. So you probably want this. And if this works, you would have also got it. Well, no, it still stuns, right? It just doesn't stun when they have immunities, right?
He really likes hanging out with King Shark, and is one of his favorite teammates from my play testing with him.
Okay. Because
King Shark helps with the turn meter by opening with his turn meter down, puts a stun out there to also help get him rolling.
Oh, okay. So basically, you're saying he needs someone good to carry him in a match, basically, right?
Nailed it. I'm glad you're picking up on what I'm putting down.
Okay. You know what? Let's just see what happens. All right. So you know what's sad? All right. Look at my defense log, except for those 2 guys on top. I'm going to give this up. All right. Let's see. Buff immunity. All right. Debuff immunity. Oof. Wonder Girl. Fantastic. All right. How do we get him to go first? I'm just imagining this is not gonna go well. All right. So this shouldn't stun. Let's just run it. We just want to see what happens. Oh, I didn't take the legendary, did I? Wait. I really should change the skin on this guy. I got confused for a second. I said Red Robin and I clicked on Nightwing.
Yeah, I'm gonna act like you didn't do that on purpose.
I did not do that on purpose. Especially that I am now down to 95 PvP energy.
What?
What?
I'm
I've been
still
playing
in
a
the
lot of.
in the 900s.
Stop judging me.
I'm at
Jesus.
584.
All right, all right, 584. All right. Ooh, this okay. Let's fight this guy. He's not gonna stun without the legendary, right? Let's just get that out of the way. See, almost gets it. Almost gets it.
Mars is just as sick as you are. Don't try to.
Almost is under 90 though. He's like almost is now to a point where he is regenerating because he's under 10. Let's be real. No,
70.
he's lying. That's a lie. That is a lie.
All right.
And that's because he bought 7 packs of PvP.
Yes,
energy.
exactly.
All right. You know what? That theory you guys have may have credence that he needs the strength downs for his stun to work. It is going to be impossible to test. No, not impossible, but just damn near impossible.
Damn near possible.
All right, so
That is actually the original name for Mission Impossible, was Damn Near Possible. And they changed it just for marketing reasons.
Is that
Yeah, it doesn't
for
have the
real?
same stakes to it.
Exactly.
All right, here we go. Now we need them to go get the strength ups, not die, and then get a turn from Hawkguy to try and stun. We need to be slower.
Have you thought about using Blue Beetle for this?
Mm. Why don't you just tell WB to not send us bug tunes so we don't have to spend like the first 30 minutes trying to find out?
No, that's like part of the fun.
We did do this. There's a whole post about it on Reddit. Remember?
All right. So
That was a
okay.
major focal point of said post.
Do better.
All right. This
It
is
has
what we're-
191 upvotes.
Okay. All right, here we go. Let's try not to die. All right. So we got the shields. We are crit immune. All right. Let's. Ooh, look at that. Wait, what kind of Wonder Girl is this? Oh, L4. That's why. Oh, but he's L5, so that's still impressive. All right. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Look at this. This is perfect. All right. This is the definitive test. Connor has strength downs.
This was a lot easier than we thought it would be.
I know, right? All right. If this stuns, all right. Over and under. Is Connor gonna get stunned or not?
How many strength downs does he have?
Enough. 5.
Well, then, yeah. Because he has 5. That's the gate. That was the old gate.
No, the old gate was 4, right?
Well, yeah.
Well,
He
that
has
is
5,
5
which
is
is
more
more
than
than 4.
Well, I just.
You needed somebody with 3 somehow.
All right. So
Yeah, it has to
almost.
be exactly.
Almost is saying no stun. You know what? I'm going to say it's going to stun because it's not beyond WB to forget removing an aspect of their kit. Let's go. I'm gonna slow this down just so the suspense is there. Boom. Stun. Booyah. All right. We didn't spend 30 minutes.
There you go.
Well, we're basically geniuses, guys.
I know. That's why we're here.
So that was it. So it just he has the old gate somehow, and that's why it doesn't work when they have heal immunity or when they have debuff immunity. Is because
Because
you
you
can't
can't
apply
get it.
the strength downs.
All right. So there you go. Just use Stargirl, and they need to have already strength ups, and then he'll stun. Amazing. Amazing.
And reported already.
Sweet. That will be good testers for WB. Now,
I mean that was what I had suspected. I had suspected that was the case. I just didn't have the wherewithal to test it all out.
well, that's why we're here. So we're gonna
I
test
know.
it live in front of everyone.
That's it. We did it.
Sweet.
Well,
All right.
mission accomplished. We'll see you guys next month for the.
All right, we're good. We're all set for tonight.
Thanks
Hope you have a
everyone for
wonderful
joining
Wednesday.
us. We'll see you in a month. Oh,
Yeah, Stargirl's like toward the top of the list as far as times used as a bonus tune. Somebody used to keep track of this, but I think he got lazy.
oh god damn it! I should have tried to stun Wonder Girl. It would have been perfect. No, but she doesn't have
Coulda,
the.
shoulda, woulda.
No, but she doesn't have the debuff immunity anymore, so it's not gonna be a good dust. So I want to know if it still counts. Ooh. Terra, you need to do something. Let's try not to kill them. Terra, do something. Terra, I really need you to do something. Let's see. Don't want to take too many turns. I'm just gonna stun the red. Terra. Okay, but then now she has so many strength downs. Of course, we know it's gonna work. Never mind. But anyway, we know it works. So, look at that. All right. So now what do we want to do with Hawkeye? So what's our verdict? What's you guys tested Hawkeye, right? Is he any good, or he still kind of sucks?
Hawk guy kind of sucks. Hawk man, not bad.
Fair assessment.
Listen, I think the extent to which Hawk guy is like a icon in our community is demonstrated by the number of times that people confuse Hawk guy with Hawk man. Like it just like rolls off the tongue that nobody says anymore. They just go with Hawk guy.
It's funny. So even someone on Reddit says that Hawkeye is bugged. All right, so let's look at his kit again. Now we figured out the mystery. So now let's unravel the rest of his kit. So let's see what he's going to be good at. I think he's going to be good for raids just because of this particular passive. Every time he's hit, that's 6 strength ups.
If they had taken our advice on his kit, he would be amazing for raids.
That is
now
true.
He's just going to be okay.
That is very true. I think that he will be. So he was always good whenever he was a bonus.
Yeah, I remember the days when we just put Hawkeye on his own.
Hawkeye solo.
Right.
Hawkman solo. That was the way.
That's right. All right, so now we need. All right, so in order for him to be good, he needs to be in a stun team.
Stun comp.
And
he needs a little help with his speed.
All right, so let's forget the immunity thing. He doesn't really need anything to stun. He just stuns, right?
Yes.
Correct.
So the strength downs on his kit is basically just bonus. I mean, it's cool, but it's not the main thing. He gets stronger. He doesn't miss for some reason. And he likes getting shields. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that anybody needs a Harley counter anymore, but I mean, this
I
is
know of at
nice.
least
that-
one player that does.
But like the fact that like if you enrage him, the worst case scenario is that he hits Harley and stuns her. That's pretty good.
All right. Let's face this. All right. So let's face this, guys. I know exactly what team this guy faced. The deck team that I've been running for a while. All right.
That RB5 Hal Jordan.
I'm jealous actually. I want.
I've been really close to pulling the trigger on RB5 now. I may have done it last month if he didn't get unbelievably stupidly banned in Siege for some reason.
Oh, this is perfect. Wonder Girl, Star Girl. Let's go. We can stun him. And how else do we want to stun him? You know what? We don't need to go first. We just survive. So we have shields, we have crit immunity. You know what? Let's do overheals. 3 greens against Wonder Girl. Let's go.
Seems like a fair fight.
I'm pretty sure it is.
What's she even gonna do?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Ouch. Ouch. That's an RB5 Wonder Girl. Alright. Sorry. Didn't need to gloat yet. Alright. I'm gonna take it on this. Alright. Let's see. No one to stun. Oh, we can stun corner. Ha. Take that. Take that.
It's a shame that Hawkman is not stunned or is not bugged in the same way that Hawk Girl is stunned. That all stuns trigger him.
Oh, that would be awesome. That would have been great. Oh, you know what? We could have used Hawk Girl. Do we even still call it? Does she want to be called Hawk Person?
Hawk Gal.
Hawk Gal. Okay, that's better.
Hawk Gal.
I've never met a woman that wants to be called Gal.
Well, there's this
You don't get
one.
out enough. That's it.
Well, Wonder Woman does. Gal.
Yeah, Gal
That's-
Gadot is about the it.
All right, so I guess his best friend is Stargirl, right?
At least for the time being. Hopefully, if they fix the written bug, then he won't need her. But certainly for now.
Yeah, it works quite well.
I mean, it's kind of cool that she's a bonus tune this month.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you see, this is all by design. You guys just say it's incompetence. I say it's a calculated, devious move. From
It's a
WB.
mix of the two. There's
Broken
some
clock.
planning, but
Twice a day, broken clock.
it's kind of like pinky in the brain. If like something does go right, you know, everybody's surprised, but they planned it.
Look at Wonder Girl doing nothing. She just has so many strength downs. Doing nothing.
And yet people want her to be S tier. Like she sucks here, right? And I have 3 greens and she's doing nothing.
Now that did not stun. Why?
But at least we have spoilers to take care of Dawnstar almost, so got that going for us.
How? Trying to remember. Does she have can't miss move? She does foot.
No, it's sarcasm in for it was sarcasm.
It didn't dawn on me. Alright, let's kill this one. Alright. Goddamn, this team works so well.
Zubaz, I need you to defend the Siege star system change to me, or the bonus point system.
Oh yeah, let's talk about it. We were kind of.
I am not a
about it.
fan.
Why not?
All I know is that in Clerical, shout out to in Clerical, wherever he's at, she's at, I don't know. he posted what was a very popular post in Reddit about how increasing the value of the trophies would improve Siege. That in clerical actually suggested that it be triple, not double. All I did as a leader of the Reddit community, as a gatekeeper of sorts, all I did was present it to the dev team and say, "Hey, listen."
Sorry, I gotta interrupt you. Speaking of being a gatekeeper for Reddit, what do we have to do to get the fan art mega thread taken down? Pointless.
Nothing. Doesn't you can't do anything. Too bad. Take it up with the appeals board. But
I thought
so
that's what I was doing.
there was a very popular post, and so all I did was pass it on and say, "Hey, there's a very popular post. Here it is." And Hawkguy, not Hawkman, Hawkguy, right away was like, "How dare you, sir? You have no idea what you're talking about. You are clearly drunk right now." And so I deleted it. I said, "Listen, I'm not trying to ruffle any hawk or owl feathers here. I was just passing on something that I think a lot of people supported." And lo and behold, several weeks later, me not knowing the influence that I always have, here we go. We've got double bonus for. I actually think it will be a good thing.
Zubaz, can you confirm that this last month that Feldmass actually was a test subject for this?
No, I cannot confirm or deny anything about Feldmast. What I believe is that what is a strong comment that we just got here.
Very strong.
By Edward Kenway. What I believe about
shout out to Bloody.
Hey, Bloody, how are you? How's Germany? What I believe is that kind of stages here. There will be people that will play with like full bonus against the bot if they're smart. They will pull what is either +3 or +4 bonus tunes, weighing in at what, +24 or +28 for those initial matches. And if you allow yourself to be in that upper echelon, that's going to pull you away from the individuals who are just like, screw it, I'm going to run Atrocitus Supergirl. There's going to be such a disparity between those that the people in the top 20, possibly the top 35, possibly even more, will have to use the bonus tunes in order to do it. And that the people that fall behind are going to be the ones that only run 2 bonus tunes or fewer. And so people are like, oh, well, if I'm in the echelon and then I have to face an team and I have to run Atrocitus, well, it's like, great. The goal is, as people who play in that top tier know, you only play people in that top tier. And so hopefully all those people will be using bonus tunes. Now, there's people in the comments right now, almost Feldnest, etc., saying like, okay, hackers are just going to take over. That is completely independent.
Yeah, it's going to happen irregardless.
Exactly.
Yes,
there's going to be hackers no matter what.
100%.
There's going to be hackers no matter what. So there's like, I understand what you're saying and I appreciate the concern, but I think that overall it is a beneficial change, or at the bare minimum, it is worth a test.
It's showing effort.
It's worth a test. It is showing that they are listening to the community, because the community requested this, or a large portion of the community requested this. And it shows like a willingness to change things. So if they run it this month and it turns out that it's awful, then they can change it. And what's the worst that can happen? We lost 1 siege of Dr. Destiny. We've lost a bunch of sieges.
Do not tempt fate, Zubas, by asking what's the worst that could happen. Please do. That's not a good thing to say with regards to this game.
I think we've already seen the worst that can happen.
Do not tempt fate. I just told you. Remember last month?
Uh,
Wasn't that fresh
yeah,
enough?
last month.
And I'm
Last
sure
month, I
you
believe that
it
would be
could be
the
worse.
worst.
It could be worse. So let's not say what could possibly be
My
worse that
biggest
can happen.
concern is just that it's going to be the same thing it always is, where eventually somebody in the top 20, top 35, top whatever, the new bonus point structure is going to make the upper echelon of Siege be. And eventually somebody's going to hit a brick wall, have to run an Astro team, or just says, fuck it, I'm going to run an Astro team, even though they can find something that works. And then all of a sudden, it just turns into just Astro Supergirl all over.
Maybe, but this
I
is
just don't see how the bonus structure is going to solve that.
here's one thing that's going to change. I kind of mentioned this earlier to you guys. So one of the Siege has always been risk management, right? Whether how many bonus tunes you can get away with. And one of the most common question is that should I use 4 bonus or 3, or should I use 3 versus 2, right? Because when you do the math, when you do Saturn, it's 5 points, as opposed to you're basically betting 5 against 2, right, for the bonus. But now it's now going to be 5 versus 2. So now it's not as big of a difference anymore. So that alone would encourage everyone to just use more bonus tunes, because it's not as big of a risk as it was before.
I think so. I mean, just from anecdotal personal experience, is last month with the Crypto Siege, I did play Siege. I did not do 27 PvP every single day, but I did it sometimes. But for the entire siege, I ran one team. Exactly one team. I won every single match that I played. It had 0 bonus tunes. So I ran Enchantress, Ivy, Jesse Quick, Monkey Prince. It beat every single thing that I faced. I finished in the top 1,000. Like, that was the best that I could do, only getting plus 12 every single match. I think with the advent of now a potential for plus 28, plus 24s, that sort of thing, I think that that gap is going to be even wider. I think that if I tried to do the same thing for this siege, for Destiny, I think I would probably finish like top 1,500 or less. And I think that that's going to be indicative of the whole thing. People are going to be forced to use these bonus tunes just to keep up. And that
Yes,
will change the meta.
I agree. And here's the other thing. You know how people say that it's so much easier to play in the top 20 because people are trying? Well, guess what? If you don't try, like exactly what Zubas was explaining, you're gonna fall faster and faster behind. And then now you're gonna face people like you. I guess that's a good thing, right? And then the people that want to use bonus tunes, we're gonna see people like you that want to use bonus tunes. So
Exactly.
because they're
Because
gonna
it's
pull
big.
away,
It's
they're gonna pull away so much faster than ever before.
right. Because
Uh,
what happens every single siege is there are players who get the bot board in the very beginning. And those bot players, there will be some people that run Atrocitus Supergirl or Martian Manhunter Black Flash against the bot teams. And that's what screws everything up. And they can keep doing that in the initial, because they're kind of still in the fray. They still screw up the boards for the top players for those first couple days. I think that the difference just between plus 20 versus plus 28, over the course of one board, that's 80 trophies. I think that people who legitimately play those plus 3 or plus 4 bonus tunes at the beginning boards will be far enough ahead that they no longer see the Martian Manhunter or Atrocitus. I think that that's how it's going to play out, but I mean, we have to see.
I guess we'll find out in a few days.
Yeah.
But I agree with you, Zubas. That's why I predict will
Does Siege
happen.
start this weekend, or do we have a week off?
No, it starts on the
Uh,
first Sunday of the month. So it's going to start this coming Sunday.
yeah, I believe so as well.
All right. I think
Set your alarms.
Hawkguy's gonna die to Atrocitus teams. Let's see if we can get him to surf. I don't know how. Let's see.
Wait a minute, Toon's gonna die to Atrocitus teams? This is groundbreaking stuff in for.
No, but I just want to see if we can. No, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Oh, is this my dick team? No, it's not. All right, so let's put Hawkguy in here.
Can
So-
somebody clip that and just cut off the team, just so we have that clip?
No, please don't. All right, so how do we kill them first? All right.
Waterblade, whoever you are. Atrocitus has been good since his rework, which
Oh,
was a few months ago.
Yes, he's probably one of the best leaders in the game. Just add Supergirl and other two, and then there you go. How do we survive? Oh, you know what? Let's try that Hawkeye team of nope.
I think we skipped an important question here, which is Hawkguy. How do you feel about Hawkman?
guess the silence is telling.
That is, it's deafening.
All
He
right,
he rage quit the game.
I think we can win this. I have a feeling we can do this. All right, let's see. Just by virtue of Sharky. And Supergirl, that should take care of that. Then I think we're screwed. All right, so who do I need to stun? Do I need to? No, I need to stun. So now we can kill whoever I pull. I think this Atrocitus is dead. Yes. All right, so now we slow
You need to
down.
pull anybody.
All right, slow her down. Uh-oh. Now we're gonna be fine. We are fine. No, we're not fine. Now we're okay. We got a stun on the Spectre. Wait, how did he remove the stun on him? Does he have something that removes?
Who?
Oh, ooh, someone got stunned and he purged the 5 debuffs. Look at that. Look at that.
Yes.
Look at that.
So Brainiac stunned and Hawkguy purged. Hawkman purged. God, that is so annoying. Hawkeye.
I know,
you
Hawkeye
need-
is so annoying, right? Like,
You need to change your name.
Yeah. I have. It's Adam Strange. It's been that for forever. We can't all just drop the mystery and be somebody new.
so if maybe the question is when we get Adam Strange, what's your new name gonna be?
We're never getting Adam Strange. I'll make sure of that.
Yeah, Adam Strange is never coming. That's why I chose Adam Strange, because I was like, there's no way they actually put him in the game, so this name will stick.
There's going to be a month where they give us Adam Strange and Animal Man, and Hawkeye and I are just going to ascend into heaven that month, and then you'll never see either of us again.
Pretty much.
I have low expectations from Hawkeye, but
Wow, that's
this tune
not
actually
shocking to hear.
this tune actually does something.
Felmas, let me be clear. You get nothing. You get absolutely nothing ever.
We were really hoping you were thinking that too was next to Detective Chimp and the silhouette, but Doom dropped way too easy of hints.
Okay, here we
What
go.
a surprise.
We're gonna add some bonus tunes and let's see how he works with others. This might be a fun siege. Unfortunately, I may not be able to play as much as I usually do. Stun.
Almost. I recently acquired the first appearance of Richard Dragon in comics, actually.
Is Richard Dragon more popular than Arcus?
Yes.
Yes, Stitch is incredible water blood.
Yes.
Than all of your dims.
Wait, but the question is, oh, the Stitch is on sale any good? All right, so yes, the answer to that question is yes. However, so no, it has nothing to do with Stitch. I'm just going to share
no,
that.
I'm laughing at Driver.
Oh, what did he say? Dick. All right. So the other thing is that you know how Historic has been mining for the boy all these years, and they have switched up the sales. So the shard count is significantly more. The only thing is that we don't know how much they're going to be. So if they're
Right.
kind of like same price range as the previous sales, but with more shards, then I am going to say don't buy the sale yet unless you really, really want Stitch, but save your gems because potentially we're going to get better deals on the shards. That's just my advice on the sale. If you can hold off, hold off.
I am actually hopeful, Phil Mess, that it is not going to be more. One of the main things we've been really pushing in the NDA group is how shitty all the sales are anymore. Just based off the fact of where the game is as far as RB5 goes compared to shard cost. With all the tunes that are in the game, it just doesn't make any sense anymore.
I've been pushing the opposite.
Yeah, that's because Zubaz hates all of you guys.
I've specifically been requesting more restrictions on rebirth crystals and fewer shards.
You monster.
I really have been though. I think that it accelerates the end of the game, basically. I think you get to a point where players are like, "Oh, well, I have RB5 tunes. What am I going to do now? Who cares?" And then they get bored and they move on to Marvel Snap. That's it. Like,
so
you're supposed to get more RB5 tunes.
They just stopped playing.
No, that's all right. All right. So I'm Zubas. Look at this. I'm just going to use math on you. Okay.
Okay.
No, not that. That's not what I want to show you. All right. So undisputed RB5 leader, Vincent Young. All right.
Right. Correct.
Undisputed. All right. So there's not count, but it's around 45-ish. And growing by the minute. Now he has an RB3. All right. All right. Okay. So that's the RB5. Look how many scrolls I need to do until the end of the roster.
Yeah, but what's he doing with him?
You're telling me we are going to run out of tunes to RB5.
I don't think that anybody's gonna run out. I think that they will just get bored before they run out because it's like at some point this is just dumb.
This is Zubaz's version of there shouldn't be billionaires. There shouldn't be RB5s and DCL.
I agree. I agree.
Fully his state.
You sound like a combination of Kage and Tuti.
That is
that's
single-handedly
the most I've ever heard.
The most offensive comment that you possibly could have made. I am outraged.
Now you sound even more like Kage and Tuti put together.
I need a table so I can flip it. This is outrageous.
I wasn't talking about you, just your comment. Okay.
So all I am saying is give peace a chance. No, I think that there are certain, even high level players like who have just the game has become stale because they no longer have things to achieve. And I think that WB, I genuinely don't believe that they thought that people would spend in the way
Yeah.
that they have.
Yes.
You know, like when they sent out the message saying you can never have enough a
Of
shard,
shards.
it's like within a year I had an RB5 Tana. You know, like I
People
don't
already had RB5 shards for Satana when
right.
they announced that message.
Like I don't think that they
Thought.
I don't think that they cared or that they thought that it would get to them. So that being said, I think one of the ways is to just limit it. Now that the floodgates are technically open already, it's tough to dam the river at this point.
It
But
is because people will revolt.
yeah, yeah. I think the current level at which we gain crystals is adequate. I don't think it should be increased. There are people that are advocating for it, like, no, open it up completely. And I just that will spell kind of the end of the game.
In that regard, I agree with you. What I do want it to happen is that they should open it up more to gems instead of money. There was
Yeah.
that 1 month where when they sold, the ones that they sell for nine, the progressive one, 25 bucks for three crystals and some shards, and then the next one is 49.99 for four tokens, and then the next
Mhm.
one is just insane. It's like $99 for 5 tokens and 480 shards. That is stupid.
Right.
But for a month they sold it for gems, and I was like so happy. And then they stopped. Like jerks. If they just bring that back, I think that will be fair. We don't need more crystals, I guess. I get your point, because otherwise it will just be all RB5s, and then the gap between the 1% and the free to play is just gonna be wider. And they'll have more plus 20s. But yeah, it doesn't have to be more. It just needs to be more, how would you say it, affordable. That's not the word I'm looking for, but like more achievable for the math for
Yeah.
everyone, right?
I guess I'm of the opinion of I want the game to last. And here's the thing. I think no matter what, regardless of what I think, no matter what other people think, I think this month, July, and especially August, but
Interesting point.
We lost Zubas. This Mike.
Yeah, I know. I think Zubaz is just going to say that it's a make or break time for the game because we're getting a Hawkeye rework, and it's just a very important thing for the game and the long term health of the game is Hawkman having a solid rework.
Yeah. You know what? I came in with very low expectation, and he's surprisingly viable.
am
He
I
can
back?
take it. Yeah, we got you. I
Okay, I'm
finished your
back.
thought for you, though. Don't worry about it.
No, I heard you, and you did not finish my thought, you jerk. I think July is a test in a lot of regards. They are changing the types of sales that we're getting. They're changing the siege economy. They're changing a lot of things. And I think they're going to be keeping a close eye on this month to see how they pan out. I also think that next month I anticipate some more changes. And I think over July and August be able to reevaluate and see like, oh, we made a bunch of changes. This is how it turned out. Let's see if we got more participation, we got more sales, we got all these things, and we'll see how we land in September.
I agree with
Here's
that.
my question for you, Zubaz. Do you think that the team that is in place for DCL has the ability to track this properly?
No, absolutely not.
It's
But I do think that they're looking at it.
They're going to try. You remember how many months before we got to the final state of Siege? I mean,
Well,
it takes a while. We may not, they may not come up with the perfect design to like get us where we need to be, but we got here eventually. The same with raids. Took us a few months, But then
Yeah, like last month's raid was perfect.
yes,
Started a week late.
Yes, it was the perfect shitstorm. Yes, but the
Darren, we have not touched Lex yet.
I know we have.
I
Oh,
don't think
Darren is
anybody
actually-
even. I don't think anybody even counts Last Siege as even happening. I think it's just like a total asterisk. Everybody just believes it was just garbage, and whoever won, it doesn't matter. Whoever lost, it's just like nobody cares about what happened.
Yeah, nobody even tried, right?
Right. Yeah. That's kind of I think the general consensus in the community.
I mean, I think everybody just stopped buying energy from like day 2, day 3, something like that.
All right.
Oh.
All right, let's give
Okay.
Darren a. All right, maybe this is a perfect segue that Darren asks. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little plug for Historic. Well, I guess for us, because I'm part of this, and also aside from that, I think this is a better way of showing the full kit as opposed to clicking around. All right, so
Well,
let's
what
look
is
at
this?
Lex.
Why is this text made for Ants M4?
God damn it! It in my mind, it in my screen, it looks amazing. God damn it, fine. Anyway, it looks great. Go to oracle.com, dcloracle.com. It looks amazing. On my
Okay,
screen, it does, but on my stream, it's
Oracle.com.
not. dcloracle.com. I think
everybody just open up your web browser that you have on the side and just follow along with M4 here, okay?
yes.
Oracle.com is very different. There is no information about DCL. It's all about oil and gas. This is terrible.
Oracle sucks. DCL Oracle, on the other hand, is amazing.
Also sucks.
Yes. All right. All right. I think we're saying Hawkguy is mediocre. The rework is okay, decent. So we'll
No,
move
you're
on.
actually saying I'm mediocre? That seems a little bit strong.
Oh, what do you want me to say? Just plain flat out sucks. I'm trying to be nice here.
There's a first time for everything, huh?
I'm just paying you
Don't
back
worry,
from
I got
last
that.
time.
I got that clip and I already sent it to hate mail. So
God
get
damn
ready
it.
for it to be on the next tier list.
God damn it. All right. See, that's why I brought my lawyer. I can. Zubas, this is slander, right?
It is slander and libel.
I don't think it can be both.
It's both. I just declared it both.
All
Did
right.
you also declare bankruptcy?
Let's look at this guy. All right. So if you can afford the 1K, switch to his basic. This is just ridiculous, don't you think so?
It's very 90s. It's very Rob Liefeld. It's a bit much.
Yeah, this
You
one.
can actually see the feet. How's it, Rob Liefeld?
All right. So, okay. Let's see what we can take.
Like
Now-
two people in this chat got that joke, Zubaz, and we're both of them.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the comics community.
I actually know Rob Liefeld, but it flew over my head.
By the way, Kal-El, that's never going to happen, just so you know.
Will they ever give us a marketplace where we can trade? No, I don't think so. And even if they want to give it to us, they can't build it. So no. Given the resources that they have. 101% it's not gonna happen. All right.
Awesome, driver. I appreciate you getting me and Zubaz's humor there.
Let's see. How different is this from the old kit? I know he used to crit, right?
He used to have a guaranteed crit. Okay, we're back up.
So has anybody actually used Salt War Suit Lex since like 2021?
I don't think so. I mean, not even Duty uses him, right? So that's saying
I
something.
mean, I'm pretty sure there's somebody that has him like RB5 that doesn't use him.
His basic
until
used to
today.
crit 100%. His 3 used to have 100% hit chance,
Oh,
which is kind of what I believe.
yes,
should
I
still
remember
be
this.
the-
This move used to be can't miss. Well, 100%, which is kind of at that
It's
time
not
it's
can't miss. And
Right.
God, I wish that we stopped having can't miss and started having 100% hit chance. I think that would be so cool.
I think Biff got to you. Have you been bribed by Biff?
I have not. I don't know or talk to Biff or listen to Biff.
Okay.
I think there's too much can't miss in the game.
Yeah, that
And
it completely eliminates.
Yeah, like I mean, why does a tune need 3 attacks that can't miss?
I agree that like there should be things that have higher accuracy, but I would love to see it as plus 100% hit chance such that they can still miss on that.
Right.
You know, if there are enough evasion ups or enough hit chance downs that it can still miss.
Right, but you have a way to deal with it by having the counterpart to
Exactly.
Like there
those
should definitely
things.
be can't miss in the game, but it is definitely overused.
What is
Yeah,
the
I mean maybe here and there, but it's boring.
It's the uncreative hacks in the NDA group's fault, though.
I agree.
I remember back in the
Same
day.
idiots that decide to ignore immunities.
Ugh.
Don't get me started on ignore
These
immunities.
guys are the worst.
If only we have the NDA to stop those things from happening.
No, those idiots keep suggesting it.
Alright, I think we can take this. He is a physical tank with low crit, so we can definitely. Oh, but wait. Oh, it's just a crit chance. Alright, so we can definitely test this independently. Alright, so the second one, gain damage immunity if Lex is above 50%. We can definitely test this. Okay. Alright, this one is the most annoying thing ever. So, aside from removing
This one's
the.
you.
Wow. Okay.
Yikes.
You invite them to your house and then they do this to you. Okay.
Unbelievable.
I know, right? The nerve.
I don't know why you invite this guy.
Now you know why he came begging for you to be back on the stream, Zubaz.
It's true. It's true. I would never insult M4 in his own dojo.
And
You just do it on your own podcast, right?
You know what the most offensive part of that is? He also knows Feldmass, and yet he calls me the most annoying thing ever. Like, right? The nerve of this guy. Anyway, back to this move. All right. So, two things. First, it used to have that 100% hit chance, which is great. Almost can't miss, but not quite can't miss. But good. The second thing, I've checked this earlier. His gates, all of his other gates, want him to be at 50% health or higher. And yet, his one move wants him to be below 50%, which just makes zero sense to me. Zero sense. And this is one of his more useful moves because right now there's a lot of either hit chance downs or evasion running out there. It's just disappointing. Who who should we blame for this? Whose head should roll for this?
Kage.
I don't want to necessarily out somebody, but here's what transpired as best as I can tell. There were two individuals who were adamant that Lex have a move that purges all immunities before damage. They did not apply gates to it. They were just very insistent that the problem was that the kit that was proposed, the damage was very substantial. Higher, in my opinion, than what we actually received. And so I think what they did was they were like, okay, we offered you extreme damage. You think it's really important that we'll meet you halfway. We're going to give you these remove immunities. Some of the damage negate what it is that you're dealing with. Now, that being said, I think that, I mean, we're still making a push to change this legendary because I agree that it completely is in opposite to the rest of his kit. But I do think that it was a decision by W that they were going to lower the damage output in exchange for a little bit of functionality.
You know what would have made perfect sense for this move? Look at this. The name is Anti-Alien Strike. They could have just said if the target is an alien, do I don't know 50% more damage, and then just call it a day, and then like don't make it like do insane damage for everyone else. I mean, it's
Yeah.
right. It's right in the freaking name. Just
I think that there is at least one individual, again, not naming names, who equates the idea of being an alien, more specifically a Kryptonian, with having immunities in this game. And so they took the anti-alien to be anti-immunity. Now, granted, there are many aliens in this game that have immunity, but it is not something that I personally would have pushed for.
That was very diplomatic.
I'm being as nice and as vague as I possibly can.
But you all know exactly who it was.
should I be laughing at it, or should I be thinking that it's the end of all of us?
No, we're fine. Everybody's fine. Everybody's good. We're all good here.
All right, but I do hope that they listen to you, because we have a precedent for this, right? They did fix or change rather Icon and Rocket.
And Abin.
Who else?
Abin, sir.
Oh yeah, they did. Okay, yeah, that they changed the gear set, right? Or no,
Yeah.
they have the
Right.
right.
Yeah, that's the gear set.
So it made okay. So there's hope.
Yeah.
There is hope.
Rocket got a stat, or no, sorry, Icon got a stat boost. Sir got like a full gear change, so it's possible.
Yes, and I'm gonna channel my Retmas, inner Retmas here. So all they have to do here is that for that developer, if you're listening, instead of a less than, just change it to greater than, and then there you go. Just one character change. That should do it. And of course, the translator for other just I don't even care if the text is wrong. Just fix it now and deal with the text later. But
No, Darren.
but in
No
case
word off
you're
Carolina.
but in case you're wondering what the change should be, it just should be above instead of below. That's it. Should be super easy. I'll take this. This is depressing. Could have been so good. All right. So this move, this used to suck. You have to wait 4 turns and then there's not a whole lot of damage. But now, oh, it also used to be like full health. Right now they kind of lowered that to 75%. So the 50% true damage, which is significant. This is the highest true damage I've ever seen. And the gate is just
It's not the highest me and Zubaz has ever seen.
because heavy damage plus 50% true damage is a lot of damage.
I will say that heavy damage also is very heavy comparatively.
Yeah, I think it's like top 3.
Yeah, it is. It is extraordinarily high compared to other damages that we've seen.
Okay, I guess we'll put that to the test. Alright, so he will purge all of the debuffs if he is above 75%. Perfect. Same gate, but independent of the true damage, we'll take it. Alright. And this, I believe, will make him like an off-lead Lex. No heal, but it's almost as good with the
It is not.
two empowered stamina ups. But then also you get 35% shield instead of a heal, and then
Read the fine print.
3 times more turn meter. But
Read
just
the
to
fine print.
the person that buff Lex, right?
Yeah, the buff has to specifically go to Lex.
So it's kind of like a targeted Lex, but also significantly more, right?
Yes. So it definitely has its benefits, but it's to call it an offshoot of Survival Suit Lex is probably being a little generous.
All right.
Wish.com, Lex.
We'll see
It's more
about
like
that.
Let Go Lex.
But imagine using both Lexes.
They work well together.
Yeah, because
So
one shields.
spoilers, but in August we're gonna get a blue Lex.
Then they just all work.
You are not allowed to reveal that. I can't believe you just said that.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll edit it out in post.
Okay.
Okay. Done. All right, so Feldmast has a concern about the empowered stamina ups. But yes,
Oh
that's a
my
very
gosh, Nash, shut up. Let us have one night of nice things.
You could have just ended the sentence at Feldmast has the concern. It's just an evergreen statement.
All right, so for a person that just won the TOL and the latest Siege World's Finest that nobody cares about, he gets so much disrespect. I honestly don't get it. I know he can be annoying. I know his takes are like terrible, but still, I don't get the hate. That's just the disrespect that this guy gets. It's unfathomable.
You know who's in my DMs right now
Oh my-
complaining about the change to Siege?
Gilberto.
Mr. DeBoy. I
who's
Tell him to
just
shut up. He
wait,
doesn't
wait, wait,
even
wait.
play the game anymore.
Who's that guy? Is it that NFL guy streamer?
who doesn't play DCL, who doesn't play Siege when he plays DCL, is raging in my DMs.
And
Raging seems strong.
No,
what
no,
might the
no.
complaint be? I want to hear it.
This is an exact. These are exact quotes. Zubaz, serious question. Are they completely stupid? Like actually morons? Because that is not going to make it more competitive at all.
Hmm.
And he goes on to say a million other things. And at some point, Josh put an upside down question mark, which I didn't even know was possible. But yeah, Du Bois is raging right now. So if Du Bois is raging, I think we made a good change here.
I was just about to say the exact same thing. WB, good job. Good
Should have
job.
saw that coming, but I did not. Disappointed myself.
All right. Okay, so Team Buffer, Wally, Wonder Girl
Darren, you
buffs.
can't worry about what benefits hackers or doesn't benefit hackers. Hackers are going to hack regardless of how many stars bonus tunes are worth.
Hacker's gonna hack, man.
Yes. So Darren,
Just ask Feldmast.
yes, Darren. I have lost to hackers more than anyone in this game in Siege, and that's +2. So +4 is not gonna change that. If the hackers want to win, they will win. Whether it's 0, +2, +4, +20, it doesn't matter. You can't win. Hawkeye is decent. I guess he can be decent. Alright, I need a good leader that buffs outside of Lex, because I want to see him on his own merits. Because otherwise, Lex
Leader that buffs the whole team?
or buff someone else.
Black Canary gives people evasion ups, right?
I
Does she do it
guess.
actively?
Yes, she does. She does on oh wait.
3. Nightwing
Nightwing
gives that
does
Passively.
no,
passive.
unless you use the basic. Let's find
This is
some.
a really good question.
Enchantress gives everybody damage immunity.
Oh, I know who does.
All,
Sometimes.
This guy.
all the time.
This guy. The fish guy.
Gorilla.
You love animals, right?
Gorilla Grodd.
No, he's not a leader anymore. Talking about Aquaman.
Yeah, I guess he does.
And he helps.
Does he? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, he
his buff move, if you use it actively.
allegedly.
All right. So this guy should get 60% turn meter. So in theory, we should be able to lap some of those tunes. All right, let's try it. Okay, looking at the yellow ring, I'm not ballsy, so I can see the yellow ring. It does look like 60% to me.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
All right, and then this one gives 15% turn meter to everyone. She's going to gain 45. So should be just slightly less than half. Let's see. Interesting. That's way more than I was expecting. Oh wait, doesn't she have like something that gives more turn meter if she has some gate? I think she does. Let me check.
She
Something.
definitely does. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head.
It is. Let's see.
I'm checking. Oracle.
I'm
turn
looking
meter,
at it,
turn
but
meter.
I don't see additional turn meter.
I know she does. She does something like
Jesus.
double something.
M4, you need to play faster, man. I've done like 50 matches during this stream. You are nowhere close to that.
She gained strength ups and crit ups, double damage.
Let's
No,
just
I
pick.
don't see any additional turn meter.
It's a secret feature.
That's why she's S tier.
Yes. All right. So now let's try how strong this move is. So it's 150% damage if he's. Oh, I don't want to do this math. Can we not do the math? Like, let's get him to half health and see. He's gonna do like 150% less. I don't want to do this. My patience has limits.
Too bad, M4. This is the job you signed up for.
Job implies you're paid.
You're paid in experience, M4.
Okay, fine. We'll find a way for him to lose. Figure it out. I mean, we did solve Hawkeye's problem in much less time than we anticipated. So maybe we'll get lucky. All right. Dead. Not quite. Why? Because she's RB1. But that is a significant hit. 61k. Is all right.
That was on his basic?
Yes.
Yeah. Good
Yes.
lord.
Yes. Yes.
And that's with like 3 strength ups? That's ridiculous.
All right. So this is going to give 40% turn meter to the whole team. That means he gets 70. Oh, no, it's not. Damn it. God damn it. Oh, no, wait, you're right. No, I'm wrong. The crit immunity applies. It's not just the innate one. He does give out a
right.
Active buff.
Can somebody
Right, so
clip that? M4 just said he was wrong.
I was wrong that I was wrong. So double negatives, I'm right. I'm still right. When I'm wrong, even when I'm wrong, I'm right. If only this buffs it.
I clipped the first one, Feldmass. This one's on you.
I mean, if you keep basicking,
Yeah,
he's gonna be very close to infinite turns. Like if you have Donna, I think he goes infinite right away.
Yep, I think so. All right, so now let's. Oh, this is a baby Hawkeye. All right, let's just see. Oh, okay. So let's slow it down a tad. He gains 3 empowered stamina ups. Let's watch out for that blue HP gain just to see if it works. Yep, he definitely gained a lot of freaking health.
Wait a minute, they released empowered strength ups and they worked on the first attempt? Is this a
that's
first?
empowered stamina ups that work right away.
We did like
Yeah.
single it out and say like, guys, these are terrible. Can you please get this right? So maybe they like
Well,
focused on
not the first time we did that, Zubaz. It's
it.
not the first time we made that comment.
All
I
right.
mean, the
I
number of
think
times that we said, "Hey guys, can you focus in on making sure this thing works?" And then they
this,
didn't make sure it works.
yeah, but this might have been the first time that we were like, listen, this always is broken. Can you just? And it was about like a tune that had not come.
Okay. Now let's amp it up even more. Let's make it even faster. All right. So,
On multiple occasions, we've told them that our spirits are broke. Can you please make sure that these work? And they still didn't listen to us. So I don't
That,
know what you're talking about.
that's true. That's true.
oh, we don't have can't miss. Oh, you know what? Let's just. Does Hawkeye buff the whole team or no, just himself? No, his three
He
does.
has the three, the
It's
crit
yes.
or the debuff immunity or whatever.
However, it's
Crit
gonna
immunity.
however it's gonna piss off Cheshire. So let's pick someone else.
What does he do? Crit immunity to all allies. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's bad because it's in a oh it's can't miss, so it's fine. It's gonna be fine. It's can't miss. He's not gonna piss off Cheshire. Let's see how this goes. Felmas, it needs to buff Lex, not himself. Alright, so this move buffs everyone, gives them true sight and affinity power up. Alright, let's go. Go. Alright, so now this is the disappointing move. So this is not gonna work. Alright, I'm gonna do this for science. I'm gonna try and hit Cheshire, and of course it should miss. Yep. That is disappointing. That is disappointing. They should give him shields and turn meter up. Alright, I think now we're in business. Do we have enough to survive? I think we do. We just need to stun Spectre. And then ooh, now he can't. No, now he dies. But that's not his fault because we tested his we know can't miss move. Can miss. He shouldn't have died. Alright, so I think Dawnstar plus AW Lex should be a good pairing because she's really fast, buffs everyone, and then she just keeps going. Alright, do we want to try the infinite? See if we can get it to go. Get it to work.
No, because it's a dumb team and nobody should ever use it.
Okay, so let's not do that then. So what else do we want him to do? He likes to get heals. Oh, unfortunately, one of the best healers do not buff in Black Lightning. Oh, okay. Let's back out from this.
Alrighty, guys. I have overstayed my time slot here. I've got to get going.
Yeah, you did overstay your welcome, but yes, but thanks anyway. Thanks
It's a
for
pleasure, like always. I'm sure I will speak with both of you in before next month. But if I don't, which I know
very
it's not going to happen, have a
unlikely.
good month.
All right, thanks, Hawkeye. All right,
Bye.
all right, Zubas. Now we can talk more sense. Don't have to like dumb down our comments. And somehow I don't hear you, Zubas, or you're just not saying anything, or your mic's broken. I still see him in our call, but I don't hear Zubas.
Okay, we're back.
Ah,
We're back.
All right, but you did hear everything Hawkeye said.
Everything.
Perfect. All right.
I'll review it in post.
Okay. makes sense. All right. So how do you feel about trying to make him an infinite? So we want Donna. Obviously, we want Donna. I want to try. How do you feel about Jessie Quick? I think she's a good too.
Love her. Oh my god, she is a part of my Monkey Prince Enchantress Ivy team, and she just does wonders. Wonders.
If she gets a stat boost, she'd be really amazing. But she's still a little squishy. But other than
My
that,
like only issue with her is like Supergirl is just so prevalent in the meta right now, and you don't want to crit all the time, and she just crits so hard. Yeah.
did Feldmas just say Jesse's a slut? Oh, slept on. Not okay. Never mind.
Same thing.
Okay. We need
So
to make...
Donna should help AW Lex, not even just with the turn meter, but by reducing the cooldown on his ridiculous
Yes, that's
nuclear
also yes,
option.
that's also what I'm hoping to achieve. But also, like, we should be untouchable now because of Jessie Quick. So even if she retaliates, oh, god damn it, it's not even in. All right, I don't want to kill. Oh, this move sucks. We really need to get this fixed.
Did Hawkeye leave?
Yes, he did.
Oh, okay. Jerk.
He is a jerk.
When does Detective Chimp come out? Is it this Thursday or the one after?
Let's see. They supposed to sell the rework first. And today's oh no, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be next week. Because today's Thursday, right? And it's not July yet. It's gonna be a while. So second week of July. No, wait, today's Wednesday. What am I talking about? Today's Wednesday, right? So get a rework. And then the next one. Oh yeah,
Okay.
you're right. No. Kalel. It's usually the second Thursday of the month when the new tune is sold. Because it's a rework, free. I shouldn't say freebie, but that's what we call it, freebie, rework, and then the siege tune, right? It's, siege tune is no. You're right. No, I think it's because the siege tune is the third. So yes, new tune first. So next week, next Thursday. Never mind, next Thursday. Do you like Detective Chimp because of the kit, or because it's your kit, or because he's an animal, or both?
All of it. I've always been a very big Detective Chimp fan. I am a huge Sherlock Holmes fan, and he is just off of that. And so I've always been a big fan of his. He was also dark. The kit that they gave us, I think, was lacking in a lot of ways. Most importantly, it didn't really make a ton of sense. It worked against itself. And I kind of made a lot of arguments of it. What I would say is, like, I don't know that it's going to be a very good kit. I think it's a very interesting kit. It's different than what we've received before. But without a doubt, it is an improvement on what they sent us. So in that regard, I'm very happy. And it's also the first time, I think, since Poison Ivy where they gave me everything that I just wrote out.
Wow.
Like,
Okay.
that's very rare. And part of it was because I know how to work with the team now, and I don't just say, okay, your move sucks. Here's mine. This is better. I work with what they've given us and try to balance it and figure it out. So like we are not in a position. Common mistake that people make is like we're not in a position to write an entire kit and say this is what it should be. We have to very much play off of what they've given us.
Right. It still
But
need
I
to
yeah.
follow the team. You know,
Yeah, and it's because they have art, they have animations that are already done. There's like certain things that they have to
so
with.
right. So
Yeah,
you can't just change it to do
right.
something completely different. Zubas,
So I think
you're
yeah,
kind of cutting in and out. Is this
am
something
I?
with it? Yeah. Is
Um,
it your microphone or internet or
it
the situation?
it's it could be my internet. I've noticed that like my microphone is going off and on here. I don't know exactly why, but yeah,
Okay, I guess we'll just have to work through it.
yeah. Yeah, I think that we did the best with what they gave us. And I think that I've developed certain capacity for recognizing things that they will give us and things that they won't give us and just not asking for things that they'll never give us. So in this instance, just got lucky and they kind of bought into I think it's a fun kit and I guess
Well, hopefully he turns out great, or at least decent.
yeah, I built him so he could play well with some of his actual comic book partners, Nightwing, Batman, the Justice League Dark in particular. Like if you run him with Deadman, he should gain the intelligence ups that he needs gates
Oh, because
instantly.
okay, if someone is invisible, okay.
Right. So same with Constantine. That was why that was a consideration. Nightwing, Bat tunes that are invisible that he works with in the comics. That was kind of where that came. The rest of it, where you have the option of choosing, like, oh, do I do his 2 first or his 3 first? That kind of ties in with the choose your own adventure style comic books that he used to be a part of, where it's like, oh, okay, like you get to where this is going to go. And then some of it was to tying into the current meta, where we have this month with Dr. Destiny, we saw Starro, we saw a lot of individuals bring out silence in a lot of ways, and a lot of individuals who are out in rage in a lot of ways. Obviously, that, and it was sort of okay. Rather than just purge those, let's see if we could do something with them. Let's turn them into passives that not only are they activated, the enemy does, but he also has a way of just applying them to himself. So it's a cohesive kit, and it functions no matter what the enemy is doing. It's like, great. If the enemy is silencing you, you're covered. But if they're not, it's not like you're useless. You could do it to yourself.
That's cool. I do have one question regarding his kit and his lore. I noticed that he enrages himself.
Right.
For a smart chimp, does he really get out of control in the comics?
He does get out of control in the comics quite a bit for 2 reasons. One, he is kind of notably an alcoholic.
Okay.
It's in part because what they were trying to do is just rip off Sherlock Holmes' opium
Oh,
addiction.
gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
They wanted to give him an addiction, but the sort of in storyline reason for he's so smart, he realizes that he's a chimpanzee. He doesn't have like human rights, but he's smarter than everybody in the room. He sort of has to grapple with the fact that
That
he's
he's a
limited by his body,
that he's a
uh,
chimp.
but he's smarter than everybody in the world. And so he copes with that sort of through alcoholism. So that's one way in which he.
Hmm.
The other is that he does give into primal urges
Urges.
sometimes. He also gets the sword of that he gets from Shining Knight. And that sword it's called the Sword of Night. It is known to kind of corrupt. It's technically gifted to him, but Nightmaster, not Shining Knight, but a bunch of different people have had it. But it's known to kind of corrupt the individuals who wield it, and so he's like very reluctant to give up the sword.
To use
It's
it,
kind of
but-
a big deal, yeah.
But he does use
It's,
it.
yeah, he
Gotcha.
does. So yeah, so it is built into what he does that he does. That's why the silence has less of a lore explanation that has more of what the game is doing right now. Let's see how we can build on that.
Okay. Cool.
So who did Lex just one shot with that?
Spectre, but
Spectre? Okay.
I am disappointed that Enchantress is still standing. How
What
is
level
that,
is she?
how is that even possible? How the hell is that even possible?
Oh, she's an L3? Oof.
Yeah, how did she survive?
Is
Didn't
it just that he didn't crit on her?
No, but it's 50%. You know what? Let's back out. I want to find out what's happening. It's weird. That shouldn't happen, right?
No, I mean that's a very small enchantress. L3, level 80.
I know. It's like,
Should be dead.
yes, you know what? Wally would have been better here because he would just spam the turn meter up move. I just wanted to use Jessie because she's cool. Let's just buff.
I use her other costume. I use her Liberty Bell costume.
Oh, I didn't want to spend 1K on. Did you revert Jessie?
I did not. Absolutely not.
She could use. Oh, but she's not an animal or a plant, nor does magic. So
Hey, I spent 20 rebirth tokens on crystals on Huntress last week. So, all right. So he still has 2 turns that he needs.
damn, look at Jessie go. All right.
Oh
We
god,
don't
yeah,
have a.
she's gonna get a million turns. Holy, okay, so it's
We
already
don't.
available. They all have DI.
Yeah, I'll have to wait. Because this got 3 speed ups, so I don't even need permanent because I just keep using this. That's all I need to do. Just keep doing it. All right, let's purge that deep. Didn't go away. God dang it. We're too fast. And we don't have enough purges. Okay, there you go. That's one. Let's just poke it away. Just need to remove that. Boom. All right, it's gone. All right. Now let's see how she survived earlier. Let us stun.
All right, so she's got what do we call that? About 7 shield on Enchantress,
And then
plus
30.
30%
Well,
overheal.
let's say she has 190%. Right?
No, does he have? He has no strength ups at all.
No one should be able to give him strength ups.
Yeah. They have no agility downs.
Nothing.
So this should be pretty pure. Or no, Spectre has a couple of agility ups, which should maybe
yeah,
knock it down a peg, but not too bad.
3. But even then, it was Enchantress that survived earlier, which was really
Right.
surprising. All right, let's see what happens. Let's do that again. The animation is kind of cool.
It is a cool animation.
All right, Zubas, what's happening here? It's disappointing.
15 and 8. Is it just that it doesn't when it doesn't crit, it just
It sucks. It kind of sucks.
because that was okay, so that was AoE plus so you did take all the legendary points, right?
Pretty sure I did.
Okay,
Wait,
so
wait.
that would be 50% true damage plus AoE. I mean, it reduced her from what? What did we say?
Let's say 190. You know,
190 down to 60?
I have
That's not
I
bad.
have a suspicion. No, it shouldn't matter whether the true damage happened before or after. the regular damage. It should affect it the same way. It's just mildly disappointing. Yeah, I did. Yeah, there's the true. Then the true damage isn't even dependent on the legendary, right? But yeah, I did take it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and I did take the legendaries. Yep, I did.
So it's heavy damage, 50% true damage. So the 50% true damage is going to knock her down to 140.
Yep.
And then the rest of it knocked it down from 140 to about,
About
I don't know,
55,
65, something like that.
Yeah. It's still disappointing, right?
It is. I mean, my concern is mainly that one L3 tune to affinity disadvantage, right? Like that
Yeah.
that should kill easily.
And yet it didn't. That's kind
His basic is still hitting. Maybe it's just the crit.
but still, right? I mean, you waited 4 turns to get
Right.
it out. And it still doesn't nuke weak blues. Something's off. And also it said heavy damage, right?
Right.
Doesn't look heavy to me. Now we're doomed. we were not gonna be able to hit that. Oh wait, there's a way. But there's no, she's not gonna go for Jesse. There's absolutely no way. Ooh, look at that. We got lucky. Just try to there you go. Just be patient. Try to hit. There is Hope Springs Eternal. Nope. Let's try to keep this better hit. Nope. Alright, there we go. Ha, you're dead, Cheshire. Things that we don't know yet. It could be that they're just disappointing. Alright.
I mean, the damage he did was 15 and 8. Now, I've always kind of maintained the suspicion that shields kind of screw up the numbers a little bit.
Oh, look at this stick thing, not that. Let's find someone with no shields. Alright, here we go. This one. Alright. So we just need to keep them at bay so he can build up. Alright. Flash and can we lap them by doing this? 200% turn meter down should be it. Oh, but we're gonna get enraged by that stupid monkey prince. Who came up with this stupid kid?
Such a good kit. Love it.
Okay, I'm gonna share what I've been running. All right, this is what I've been running, and I've beaten like four reds atrocities teams with this kid. With this team, and it's just probably infuriating to face. But all right, I'm gonna get enraged. How do I stop that? How do I stop it? How was Hawkguy AP Nasus? Surprisingly decent. He was actually decent. And then I expected Lex to be amazing. And somehow he's disappointing me. I mean, he's not bad, but he's not as good as I thought he would be. We're probably gonna get enraged, but let's just see how this works. We were supposed to do that, not you. This is terrible. Let's not do this here.
Ooh.
He's got the same idea, but just better. I don't want. I don't want, and what? I'd rather not read it. I just saw the last word. It's like, nope, I don't want to read it. Let's crafting. Can we do this? What did we want to do again? Why did we want to do this?
To oh, no shields. You were looking to test Lex on sort of no shield situation.
Well, atrocitus good shield. Let's see what we can find it. Or maybe this guy. Why would you use Cheshire is a stupid bonus tool today? This sucks. Oh, here you go, George. Let's just deal with Cheshire.
Look at somebody running UV John. Good for him.
He's probably a bonus tool the other day. All right. All right, Monkey Prince. This is where you're going to have to earn your stripes. Purge everything.
Do it.
Nope.
Hmm.
All right. And something does not miss. I can't remember what it is. Sacrificial lamb. Not enough. All right. Let's just hit someone that's not gonna die. I'm invisible, but I'm gonna lose it, but that's okay. And he's gonna die. And he's enraged and stunned. This is a lousy team to test against. Is there a tool that removes shields? Like does Beetle do it anymore? No, I think he stopped doing that.
I swear we just had somebody that's like specifically what they do.
Oh, but almost Shiva does as well as Killer Frost, but it's a single tool. We need. You know who would remove shields? Black Flash should remove shields, right?
What's his name? Oh well, I mean it might work. Is actually Freddy Shazam.
Yeah,
If he takes physical damage, he removes all shields from all enemies.
let's not. All right. Do not crit. Do not crit. God damn it, he crit. Okay, that's okay. We have monkey crits. And that is okay. Alright, they are naked. Well, at least no, Spectre still has that sliver of shields. Let's Alright, I'm gonna just do the stun move so it's not a whole lot of health. Alright. We should be golden. No, I still need 3 freaking turns. And then I'm gonna crit, so let's not crit. Oof. Zubas, I don't think I like Lex anymore. He looks good on paper. But now that I'm testing him, I don't think he's that great. I thought the buff and well, I guess it's just because we're waiting for the nuke. I think the nuke sucks. I think he's passive, giving everyone shields.
I think the passive is good, and I think you can get by quite a bit with just his basic. Like
Yeah,
his basic hits so hard that I think on a call assist team, he's just gonna.
yeah, it's gonna wreck. All right, let's see this from a siege point of view. How many siege bonus tunes can buff him? All right, so
Okay,
Dawnstar does,
Dawnstar.
Stargirl,
Yes, on the 2, right? It gives out crit immunity and shield.
For Stargirl, yes, and Dawnstar gives out the true sight. All right. I don't know what Dr. Destiny does, but we're not gonna have him anyway. Hawkguy does.
Spoiler can apply the invisibility to him technically, right?
Yes. Yara Floor does not
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think anything she does.
buffs anyone else. Not even herself,
Let's
right?
see.
I don't think she buffs herself actively. She does gain passive strength ups, but I don't think she actively applies any buffs to anyone, even herself, from what I remember. All right, let's forget about Siege for a second. How many good tunes do we have that buffs like everyone?
Like AoE buff.
Yeah. So Wally's a good partner for him. Speeds things up. Wonder Girl, definitely good. Strength ups.
Question.
Ooh, question is a good one. All right, let's forget the nuke. Let's just agree that the nuke sucks. All right. I think the nuke sucks.
Hera Barda, technically. Yeah, I mean those are your main ones, I think. Wonder Girl.
How do we survive this crap? We need someone that. All right. How do we gain can't? Oh, I know, Owlman probably, right? Let's see if this works. I don't know if it will. Cheetah does, but she's super squishy. Oh, then look at the. It gets silenced. God damn it. Who do we wanna? I. She's gonna use it anyway, so let's just do it on her. I just noticed something on Dawnstar. If she misses, she does not gain the awareness and evasion ups.
Sing. Good.
Oh, good thing it. No, it did not land. I forgot that. I always thought that Owlman's 2 is like Stephen Wolf's. It's not. It just buffs him in a random tune. So he kind of sucks.
Steppenwolf would be pretty good with weapons, right?
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, we should probably just use Stephen Wolf.
And because Lex crits all the time, that's even more turn meter.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Hit chance ups, crit chance ups, 21% turn meter every time they hit.
Yeah, I suppose that would be a good one. All right, and then we
What
can
was the
use
team back in the day? It was Steppenwolf, Donna, and who else?
Castaway
Oh, that's right. That's right.
and Black Adam.
Yeah.
That team beats everything.
I mean, you could still run Steppenwolf and Donna with AW Lex,
Yeah, that's right. I think
probably.
that's probably gonna.
into
Yeah, it's probably gonna work. I have newfound respect for Stephen Wolf when Hal Jordan got banned in Siege,
yeah.
because there's very few tunes that can counter Monkey Prince, and Stephen Wolf is one of the best ones to do it. So what did we say we want? Donna for sure. And then we need just someone fast to be,
To be able to deal.
yeah, to just get the ball rolling. Let's just use Dawnstar. I think she's the fastest one. Because we don't really need to go first. We just need to get a turn, get things rolling, and then we should be fine, I think. Oh, we're going to run out of the enrage protection.
There's a Black Flash.
No, it's just that it's just one turn or two turns, right? And then you don't gain the enrage protection anymore. It's just the turn and he's dead.
Plus, yeah, plus Monkey Prince is purging it.
Well, he's dead. See, we're now rolling. Just needed
Yeah.
a turn. Is he at 50% health or no?
Yeah, I think so.
One way to find out. If he doesn't crit, then he's probably below 50. No, but he has got a shit ton of crit chance and hit chance up, so we don't even know where it's coming from.
Yeah. He's gonna crit no matter what, I think.
Alright, so are we happy with the reworks, Suvas, now that we've
I think they're okay.
they're decent, let's say that.
Yeah, I think we still need a little bit more time with them. I think Hawkman getting his basic fixed will be critical to evaluate him.
Yes, but the good news is that we know exactly what's wrong, so that
Yeah,
will help the dev team fix it.
right.
Just remove that stupid gate and it should work. So I expect them to fix it in a few days. Okay, but he's surprisingly decent. And then now Lex, I think it's just because we have higher expectations based on what we saw on paper. That's
Yeah,
why we're disappointed. So the nuke isn't a nuke. I I was expecting it to just mow every blue out there, but somehow cannot kill an L3 enchantress who has L3 and special damage, low agility, low health,
yeah.
and yet survives. So that
It
part is
did
disappointing.
it did 8k damage on the shield and 15k on health, which is very low. I mean, at that point you were better off basicing.
Right. And if I want a hard hitting AoE, I'll just use Connor and King Short. And
Hmm.
I don't have to wait 4 turns just to be disappointed.
Right,
It's turn
exactly.
one, dead. I don't know of any blue at equal rank that will survive that hit. So yeah, I guess we'll just have to cover the stat boost another day. I mean, I can do that alone. But let's have one last look at Lex. This one, I was expecting this to be so much better because it looks so good on paper, right? Like, imagine getting 35% shields and 30% turn meter for free. Even if it's just one tune, it's still a lot of turn meter and shield. But somehow it's not enough to completely overwhelm the other team. They still take turns and you still have to, because that's basically coops, right?
Yeah,
That's basically coops. Gain 30% third meter for free, gain some insane amount of shields. And on top of that, you get the empowered stamina up. Alright, I guess we'll have to use him some more in Siege. Because no one's gonna do anything when we're raiding. And we'll take a second look and see if we still feel the same about him. But right now, he's better, but not as good as I thought he would be. And then Hawkeye, who I expected to be so, but surprisingly decent. All right, so there you go, guys. That's our first look at those reworks. Our first initial assessment. So take from it what you will. But Zubas, it's so nice to have you back.
we're back. We're in it to win it.
Yes. All right. So everyone, thank you for coming today, and we will see you next time. And for Zubas out.